Yo, what's up, everybody? Ignore that bye now. I don't know why I went from 2 to 0. That was kind of not poggers of snaz to do, but hi! Welcome to the final stream from Colorado. It's bittersweet to say, but oh boy, we're getting up there. But speaking of getting up there, check this out. Ready? First of all, 69. That's very funny. That's very funny. But if I tickle it, it changes. 572 subscribers. But what's really funny, so the filming channel is at 575, right? Which is great. And then somebody else subscribed, and then I checked this morning, and somebody else subscribed. So we're gaining on it, but the filming channel is also getting subscribers. That's very funny. So yeah, that's going on. But hey, if you want to be a part of the people that are taking over Team Dewlan, baby, let's make it happen. Then yeah, the quirky curl is reduced. Yeah, I got a haircut yesterday, but I guess only a few people noticed. Yeah, I don't know what kind of product they put in, but I need to buy that because I showered today because I'm a clean boy, and all the curl disappeared. So yeah, no, I did get a haircut though, because you know I'm graduating on Saturday, so I want to look presentable. Also, I look a little different because I was wearing earbuds last time. Now I've got my old headphones back on. By the way, gotta get some new ones here. These things are falling apart after like 4 years with them, so got some new ones. Yo, Phoenix! It's my boy! Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello. Hi. Let's see. I'm gonna move the chat box a little bit here. I think I'm gonna move you right here. Auction them off, lots of money. My headphones, I'm scared to think about what you guys would do with my headphones. Maybe I will. I'll do a giveaway because they still work. The headphones are great. Yeah, I'll do a giveaway and give the money to charity or whatever. Yeah, so dude, I'm not gonna lie, I am so tired today. So I guess I didn't really post about this that much on Twitter, but what happened was I just finished my finals. You know, super fun, super good time, and all that good stuff. My last final was this morning at 8 a.m. And what ended up happening is I was up until 4 a.m. Yeah, I was up till 4 a.m. Doing like the report for it, because I didn't realize there was a report to go with my final. So yeah, wow, I'm very, hang on. I know what'll fix this. I know what'll fix my tiredness. How about a brand new Mountain Dew flavor, everybody? Oh my God, look at that. It's almost like that was planned. So, Circle K, which is a gas station, just released an exclusive flavor. Luckily, I love my Circle K, and I go there a lot. So I was hanging out with the gas station attendant, as one does, and they were like, yo, you gotten your hands on Purple Thunder yet? And I was like, no, I haven't. And they went, so here it is. Woohoo. What's up, Grim? Is there a Circle K in Pennsylvania? I have no clue. I have no idea. Okay, I've heard really good things about this. I follow an account called Bring Back Pitch Black. I don't even like Pitch Black. I just think they're funny. They berate the Mountain Dew Twitter account. It's really funny. And they really like it. So we're gonna try it here together. Cheers. Cheers to you. It kind of tastes like Pitch Black. Yeah, that's good. It's grape. It tastes like grape Kool-Aid, but more saturated. It's really good. Give it a 6.9 out of 10. 6.9 out of 10. That's good. That's good. I like that. You know, I go so far as to say it's a 7 out of 10. There it is. Grape Kool-Aid's the worst? I mean, yeah, it's not my favorite flavor, but it's not bad. Here, I'm gonna replace my Eat Sleep film mug with the Purple Thunder. Boom. Put it on display right there. Logo facing out. I'm a professional. Mountain Dew, sponsor me. I am about to graduate with a degree in making people buy stuff. That's the official name of the degree. So if you want to hire me, that would be a great time. And that's the official Dewlan rating, baby. Code Blue to come back. I don't know what Code Blue is. There's Code Red. I've heard of Code Red, and that's like really good. I haven't had Code Red in a while, but it was like, it used to be one of my favorite flavors. I need to do a whole like array of tasting again and like re-rank them. I want Whiteout back. Is Whiteout gone? I didn't even realize Whiteout left. But what I ended up doing today was my final presentation. So I was up till 4 writing out my report for it, and I'm going to publish it on my Discord and on my website at dewlan.com, so you guys can find it, because it's based off of my live streaming. And so as per the request of Kazbak, who I don't even think is here right now, oh, Grim, thank you so much for the gifted subscription. That's so kind of you. 52 gifted subs. That's 1 sub a week for a year. That's insane. Then mix them together. Actually, I had really bad stomach problems the last time I tried to do that, Phoenix. That was a terrible time. I almost stopped drinking Mountain Dew because of that. One day I will make you a VTuber avatar. That's really funny, and I wouldn't stop you. That'd be really funny. Yeah, that way when I look how I feel, then I could just put on the VTuber guy, right? Yeah, I'll just be that guy. Yeah, so I was up till 4. I did the report, blah, blah, blah. I made a 10-page report. It was a 5-page minimum, but I got carried away. And I just kept writing because I wanted it to be really good for when I release it for you guys. And at the request of Kazbak, I am going to go ahead and present my findings to you today from the subathon, if you'd be so inclined. So this is called Embarrassing Myself Online for Money. And this is for my social media class. So I subtitled it, How I Used This Class to Trick People Out of Hundreds of Dollars. How fun. Okay, so first things first, I'm an internet content creator. I'm gonna move myself down here. Yeah, there we go. Hey, how you doing? So, I am an internet content creator. I've been making content on the internet since 2014, back when everybody was in their "I want to be a YouTuber" phases. You all remember that phase of your life. And oh wow, chat's also sitting on top of me. That's so funny. And I never grew out of that, and it just kept getting worse. I started streaming in 2015. It was terrible. I think I tried to stream on YouTube a few times, and then I did that off and on for a few years. This is also a great history lesson on me if you are new to the channel. So I did that off and on until I got into college in 2019, where I was able to have my own space and be loud and express myself. And I became a lot more consistent until in 2020, I received my first paycheck from streaming. And then in 2021, it became a lot more consistent. And so it has now gotten to the point where I'm getting a paycheck almost every month for streaming, which is great. My primary goal with this final assignment here was to grow my online brand as a whole. Specifically, I wanted to grow my Twitch and my YouTube because I'm always shelling out. Shout out to Kazbak for the great blurb here during the screenshot. So how am I going to go about doing that? Well, I'm going to create a campaign for YouTube. It's going to be this thing called Team Dewlan versus Team Dewlan. I run 2 YouTube channels. One is for gaming and one is for filmmaking. And I've kind of pitted them against each other in a friendly rivalry. I've made merch for the 2 teams. I've established different polls and, stores. And it's just a friendly little rivalry. And I benefit on both ends. Filming channel in subscriber count. So before the campaign, the gaming channel was at 540 and the filming channel was at 575. So I'm going to go live on both YouTube and on Twitch. That way, if people don't know who I am, they can find me through YouTube, subscribe, and then go watch the stream on Twitch. And the people who are already subscribed on YouTube can watch it on Twitch, where they'll have a better user experience. And then they can also gift subs to keep it going. And then if you're there finding me through Twitch, we have !YT that links out to the YouTube channel. So the plan is simple. I did that in class. Not one of them understood the reference. I'm going to do what's called a subathon. So a subathon is, for those of you who don't know, hey, Raze, what's up, homie? Oh, well, appreciate you stopping in. I posted that I was live on your Discord. Hope you're well, man. Hope you're well. So for those of you who don't know what a subathon is, every time somebody subscribes on YouTube, which is free, subscribes on Twitch, which is $5, or gifts subscribers on Twitch, the timer goes up, and I can't stop streaming until that timer hits 0. And this is a screenshot from the last few seconds of the subathon there. And this is the timer that I used, a little gradient in the timer and all that stuff. It's good stuff. So I'm going to announce it on Twitter and on Discords all week long. I'm going to announce it on streams and on Discords all week long, and kind of hype it up for the people who are already watching me live. And then the day of, I announce it on Twitter on both my gaming account and my film account, kind of establishing that Team Dewlan versus Team Dewlan rivalry. You know, it's kind of fun like that. One second, I'm gonna move this over. I know I shouldn't be paying attention to this, but I'm just so curious. You know, it's like, oh, who will win, who will lose, that kind of thing. I'm using hashtags, I'm using call to actions, small streamers, subathon, YouTube live. It's going to be a whole thing, right? What I found interesting is that my film channel got more likes, but the gaming channel got more overall interactions. Engagement is key in this class. And then the idea for the actual event is playing different games as the night goes on, so that I can keep up with viewer demands and trends. For example, I'm playing family-friendly games like Minecraft and Fall Guys during the daytime, where there's like kids awake, and then later in the night, as they're going to bed, we kind of turn off the language filter and we play scarier games and stuff like that. So obviously there's a lot of issues that can arise with streaming here. So you know, sitting for long periods of time is a big issue. So I gotta find some ways to combat the issues that come with streaming. So usually I stream for about 3 hours on a good day. Today I won't be streaming for that long. But I'm not sure how well the subathon's gonna go out. So I put 4 hours on the timer because I have no indication of when it'll end. So some of the issues, obviously staying awake is going to be a big one. Sitting for long periods of time can be super dangerous. Having to get up and use the restroom. And the most important thing is staying entertaining. So I came up with a few solutions here. So solution for staying awake: caffeine. But you cannot do caffeine. You can't overdo caffeine or else I'll crash. And then stretching and walking around is a big one. A lot of people in the moment don't realize that they have to get up and like move around. You can like get blood clots in your legs and stuff if you sit down for hours and hours and hours at a time. So it's really important that you get up and stretch. And then I'm lucky enough to have a bathroom in my streaming space, so I can just hit a BRB screen and use the restroom. It seems simple enough, but these are things that you have to keep in mind. And then as far as staying entertaining goes, every 5 subscribers, I have a little milestone of a thing that I'll do once we hit it. So, for example, at 565 subscribers, I would stop playing the game I was doing and turn on the most infuriating game I own. Or at 560, I think it was, I would put on a specific costume and all these things. Also, you could just be built different like me and be entertaining all the time. What's up? Get on my level, nerds. It didn't go quite as planned all the time. There were some lulls, which, I mean, obviously in a subathon, in this one I've still got an hour and a half left, so it didn't go as planned necessarily the entire way through, but I asked the class then, how long do we think the subathon lasted, huh? And someone said 8 hours, and everyone was like, oh, And I went, oh, wow, 8 hours. Yeah, that would suck. You're all wrong. 16 hours I was live. 15 hours and 43 minutes to be exact. However, we got 300 views throughout the stream and the VOD, which is pretty cool. But I was live for quite a while in a row. However, this presented some interesting findings as far as data goes for the class. So let's talk about some data analysis. These bars over here I added specifically for the stream because legally I don't think I'm allowed to talk about what I make on Twitch to you guys. So this is my graph from, oh Jesus, yeah. Enigma followed on Twitch. What's up, Enigma? Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the Do Crew. Cheers to you, mate. Oh, dude, you get a cheers from the brand new Purple Thunder flavor. Exciting stuff. But this is the 30 days before my subathon campaign. You know, pulling in some viewers. I think we have just about that many watching right now, between Twitch and YouTube. And then, you know, you've got some subscriptions, my revenue is here, and the time spent streaming. And then the week of the subathon hits, and things go a little crazy. So our views are now in the double digits. We get additional follows and 90 extra subscriptions and nearly 24 hours streamed in that time. I think if I check the stats now, that should be, I think we're well over 24 hours. We have everything for partner here except for 75 people watching the streams. We ended the subathon with a round total of 100 subscribers on Twitch. We did not hit the YouTube goal of 575, 576, but Twitch far exceeded the expectations, so I still considered this experiment a success. All right, now there's some things to note here. Oh, whoops. There we go. There's some things to note here. So, 66% of the people that watched the stream weren't following. That means people were watching. Interestingly enough, people were a little worried about me streaming on YouTube and Twitch because, like, isn't that going to, like, split your fan base into, like, what platform they're watching on? No. 11% of the views that didn't come from Twitch came from YouTube. That means that someone found the stream on YouTube, subscribed to youtube.com/Dewlan, and then clicked on the Twitch link and came here. Because Twitch has such a better experience right now for streaming. So it still benefited me to stream on YouTube. And one thing that wasn't exactly what my expectations were is Twitter had more engagement than Discord. Discord is the main source of communication that I use to get these streams out. And so I figured that would be flipped because I hardly use Twitter for social media, at least. I use Twitter personally all the time. 7% of the views outside of Twitch came from Twitter. That was crazy. So we had some analytics come in from TikTok, and this was very intriguing here. So let's talk about that, shall we? First of all, my views exploded from the content that I put up for TikTok. A lot of people from the US and Canada and the UK are in here, which is interesting because a majority of the time I am absolutely dogging on Canadians and British people all the time. And more interestingly, that for me is that this is the first time in my brand history where I have had more of a female audience than a male audience, which is really impressive because gaming spaces are almost always male dominated. That means I'm in touch with my feminine side and it's working. And then Instagram was something very interesting. So I just got on the Instagram train here, you know, I just got on the Instagram hype train. I was not like aware of Reels and how much they were popping off. So I turned my account at the Dewlan Show into a professional account. You should go follow me on Instagram. And this lets me gather like data from it. And so these are some of the videos that I've been posting on TikTok. I've been sharing them as Instagram Reels, and you'll notice one of them kind of popped off. I'm getting very, like, these are similar to TikTok views, and then this one got nearly 4,000 views in 24 hours, 230 likes, all organic, baby. It's phenomenal. So my hypothesis is that because I just started Instagram, that's their little boost to try and keep you like motivated to keep posting, but it made me look good for my final, so I took it. And then as far as Twitter goes, I got a bunch of impressions for the tweet and a bunch of engagements. You'll see here, this is the day I posted the subathon tweet, and then everything else throughout the week. Obviously did super well. We had a 10% engagement rate with 13 engagements. That means 130 people saw that tweet. That's insane. That was super cool. And this is just a slide talking about if I had more time. However, I do have more time because I'm going to be hanging out with you, Iskals, for a while. I wonder if I can do this. Hang on. I'm trying to. There it is. Yeah, that's what's up. So luckily, I get to do this much more. And that was my presentation. I wrote an entire report on it. I have to redact some information. Oh, hello. What are you doing? Get out of here. I have to redact some information from it before I post it on Dewlan.com. But then you can read my total social media findings and see how cool and awesome and professional I am and have become. So shout out to Kazbak for that idea of me presenting. Poor dude's not even here. So funny. Anyway, let's get into the meat and potatoes of today's stream. This is the last time I will be streaming from this room. I will be back in Wyoming. I'm moving in with Courtney, and I've got an office set up in there, and it's gonna be a good time. It's gonna be a good time. I've got some. Wow, that is awesome. I have some ideas for how I want the room to look. The layout, it's gonna be awesome. I've got some really cool ideas for how it's gonna look. You guys are not gonna want to miss it. So I thought that we would go over some of the best moments that I've had in Colorado. You know, the content train. Oh yeah, speaking of which, before we go, Phoenix, I did see you ask, what's the plan after I graduate? Moving back to Wyoming for a bit. And I'm going to go full on into streaming and YouTube. I'm going to stream more. I'm going to try and stream almost every day. I'm going to try and up the production value. And I'd like to do more with Dewlan. And I've got some really big announcements coming for Dewlan in the very, very near future. So stay tuned because it's a huge deal. Some people already know about it, but I haven't made it official yet, so I'm gonna hold off on that. But yeah, that's kind of what's going on right now. So I have been attending. Do I know? You do not. Actually, I don't think. Let me check our DMs. I don't think we talked about it. Nope. We did not talk about it. Fun stuff. We did not. Anyway, yeah, so I've been in Colorado for 3 years now. I don't even know. None of you guys know. Only a handful do, but I think it's because they found out on accident because they're affiliated with, like, it's fine. Anyway, I have been making content on Dewlan for almost the entirety of being in Colorado. There is only a handful of videos here that weren't made in Colorado. For example, the 4th video I ever made on Dewlan was, first of all, no beard, massive L. The 4th video that I ever made on Dewlan was about getting my acceptance letter to Colorado Mesa University. I am now 2 days away from graduating with a bachelor's degree from Colorado Mesa University and a minor in music. And it is surreal. I don't know, but that's because I can read Dewlan by a book. I might be wrong because I'm dyslexic. What? I know, but that's because I can read Dewlan by a book. I might be wrong because my brain hurts to read that. No, you don't know either, Andrew. Anyway, fourth video, got accepted into Colorado Mesa University. Very funny because that letter is from admissions, and I worked for admissions for like 2.5 years out of those 3 years. I also I like No Beard Dewlan here because he still had a jawline. I gained a lot of weight. And so now when I shave, I look like a thumb. So, it says, administration, I'm pleased to announce that you've been this is one thing. I applied under the film program at Colorado Mesa University into the Bachelor of Fine Arts Animation, Film Photography, and Motion Design degree. So I got accepted, went to the school for orientation, toured the mass comm facilities and Colorado Mesa TV, and switched over immediately before the semester even started. So I never took any film classes. By the way. Oh, so yeah, it's just a quick video back when. Wait, hang on. How do I end this? I feel like I say something cool. Oh wow! If you guys thought the stuff in Northwest College was interesting, it's about to get real. And it got real. And it got real, you guys, because from there, we created an empire of videos. The accent. You're from New Zealand. You don't get to talk about accents. But we created some of the most interesting storylines, videos, live stream ideas. You graduated yet? I graduate on Saturday. This is the last stream before I graduate. My mom, my little brother, my dog, Courtney, they're all coming down this weekend. It's been really fun making videos with you. Aw, shucks, Phoenix. That's so sweet of you, my dear boy. Your dog is coming? Yeah, my dog Shelby will be here. Very exciting stuff. So after I made this video, immediately after, mind you, my most famous video dropped. Truly a classic, a masterpiece. By the way, did I just see a skeleton glitch out over on the side here? I kind of did. That's so weird. This has still yet to be surpassed by anything, and it is the most low effort thing I have ever made. Are you skyblocking? I was skyblocking in this, yes. This was 3 years ago on just like a single player world. I tried out some stuff. You know, I was like, maybe I should get back into Let's Plays. So I tried some stuff here. And then, of course, the live streaming started. I started going full on into live streaming on Twitch. It was my first time doing so. I lived in a garage. I was in a garage. So that was quite the background. And then I turned my streams into you know, VODs. Wow, Minecraftia. My humor has not changed in the last 3 years. So I just kind of turned the VODs into different things. Yeah. And of course, right before I left for Colorado, who could forget Casual Craft? Casual Craft drops. The story of Old Man Dewlan begins. Episode 1 of season 6 of Casual Craft. Right before I go to Colorado for college. And then I meet Phoenix, obviously. Hang out with Joe a little bit. And then, let's see, I moved to Colorado. Season 6 ends. And then perhaps my magnum opus of a series of on the channel. Project Extinction drops. And this was fully made during my time at Colorado Mesa University. And it is still one of the best things that I've ever made. It's one of my passion projects, and this goes on for a while, just creating fun stories interwoven. And then while in Colorado, who could forget the world ending with lovely COVID-19. I had no idea you were in Colorado. One of my dream vacations to go to Colorado. Yeah, this is my last stream in Colorado. It's a very lovely place. But I was sitting there, chilling at Colorado Mesa University, and then we go on spring break. And spring break hits, and I think it's right here. March 27th. Ooh, might have been even earlier then. But, oh, dude, it's... yeah, so, like, around here. Spring break hits. I go to... I want to live in Colorado after I graduate and get a teaching job there. That's very nice. Yeah, Colorado's ranked 4th in education in the country, so it's a very good school to teach at. Drink water, you got it, homie. Delicious. And I go home for spring break. And during spring break, COVID-19 hits the United States. And they're like, yo, you should stay home for like an extra week. And I'm like, dude, yeah, of course. Absolutely. I got you. And then that ended up becoming weeks and then months. And so I had a lot of time to work on YouTube. And so this is the moment where the channel really started to blow up. You can see I go from like 70 views, 320 views, 96 views, 386, 286. Like I'm getting some traction here, and it's because I literally have nothing else to do ever. So I drop
a snapshot. This is
snapshot W
snapshot of
20W14 Infinite, the April Fool's snapshot. I'm dressed as Ray's Works. I think Ray commented on it. Yeah, that was very funny. Thought I recognized that person in the video, but I was mistaken. It's very true. And this, I was like, oh, snapshot videos, huh? And so I start doing snapshot videos every so often. And then that evolves into me doing more Minecraft tutorials and just doing a lot of stuff. And then eventually I upped the production value. Project Extinction wasn't enough. Boom, dude, let's do another series. Let's play another game. Terraria, Journey's End drops. The story of Bartholomew the Great, not yet concluded.
Mushroom biome.
And he's coming back. I have my first controversy as a YouTuber. My second controversy. My first controversy was for the Skyblock Hub. I have to apologize for some build contest controversy. It's truly heartbreaking. It really is. And then the mega streams. Every 200 subscribers, I start doing mega streams. The road to 200 mega stream. The road to 400 mega stream. Road to 400 right there. I get a Mountain Dew tattoo. I do a charity live stream. My first charity live stream ever. Building homes for families in need. And then something happens called YouTube Shorts. And I'm like, I mean, I guess I could try my hand at some YouTube Shorts. I've got some funny Twitch clips.
Sodas. All right, here we go.
And they start doing kind of well too. And I'm drinking Mountain Dew all the time. I've got a Dew shrine now. I'm firmly in Colorado Mesa University now. I've got my own apartment with my best friends. And then the costumes hit. Of course, who could forget Mario? A classic.
You guys remember COVID?
He's been around for a while. Spawned out of Colorado. And then And then the funniest thing happens. I am messaging on my Discord, just shooting out announcements. Hey, just so you know, I'm live. Where'd the mustache come from, though? So I used to own a pair of fuzzy handcuffs. It doesn't matter why I owned them, but I had them. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you. But then I was looking for... Actually, you know, this is kind of cute. I can actually show you exactly where I came up with the idea of using fuzzy handcuff felt as a mustache. I have the exact video. Most of you guys have probably never seen this video. Yeah, you guys have probably never seen this. Oh boy. Here it is. So 2020, obviously, and I don't mean to I don't mean to beat a dead horse here. Very unprecedented times. And so we at Colorado Mesa TV wanted to give back to the community. So CMU TV delivered candy to the Children's Hospital for Halloween.
What's up, guys? It's Justin with CMU TV, and we are partnering with Circle K and St. Mary's Children's Hospital to help deliver goodie bags to the kids in the hospital. We understand because of COVID, we're not gonna all get a normal Halloween, so we want to do our part to help out within the community here.
Yeah.
Hey guys, so
and there it is, right there. I had on my Mario costume.
We understand because of COVID,
and I was like, I need to one up this. I need to one up my Mario costume. You know, we got the Mesa shirt, the overalls, the hat. And then I see the fuzzy handcuff belt and I go, that's not a bad idea. That's not a bad idea.
Hey guys,
and so I start wearing fuzzy handcuff felt because I was doing Children's Hospital charity work for Halloween, my favorite holiday.
We got a big old bag of
so we bag up.
It's me, Mario, and I've been tasked with writing the notes in the bag. Happy Halloween. How do you spell Halloween?
I'm hilarious.
Same way the other 15 times.
Ah, right, okay.
2 P's.
2 P's?
2 P's. That's funny.
So I am in task.
So there you go.
Most important.
That is.
I found the thing. I'm gonna put CMU TV on a pumpkin. I put it on a pumpkin, Morty.
Wow. Wow. I don't remember doing that. But yeah, we yeah, Dylan is dressed as Mirage here.
Yeah, it's going pretty well, but you know, Justin
Good time,
keeps
looking
eating
thick.
the
Thanks,
candy.
Saf. How you
That's
doing?
kinda starting to get- Justin, stop eating the candy. Smart.
So that is that.
So we just
yeah.
finished our last bag. We made about.
Where can I watch this
170
video?
these.
YouTube.com/Colorado Mesa TV. It is called CMU TV delivers candy to Children's Hospital for Halloween. Yeah, that's the funny part is like this is super wholesome, and the entire time I'm wearing fuzzy handcuff felt. This is the first time I ever did that though, and this year we did a lot of philanthropic work. So we did like the Children's Hospital. We helped make blankets for kids in children's hospitals for Project Linus. We did the post-Halloween skit, which was also a fun one. This is about the COVID killer who kills people who aren't abiding by social distancing. It's a great one. It's a fun time. It's just so stupid. Like, look at this. She's supposed to be dead. It's great. So, yeah. That's all from Colorado. Now, of course, now that we're at Colorado, it's time we talk about CMU TV a little bit. I had the insane pleasure of being the general manager of CMU TV during my time at Colorado Mesa TV. I've been the general manager for like a year and a half, and it was my dream from the moment I stepped foot on campus. I've wanted to do something like this forever. And so with me taking over, we go from our shows looking like this, where everybody's wearing the same shirt. Actually, even further back. Yeah. So just no semblance of like titling. It's not doing too hot, right? And then I start taking over the YouTube until eventually things have titles, so it's easier to find. And we're trying to make the thumbnails a little more interesting. Sydney and Justin start making shows, and we do things like the update, where I then am able to host certain shows. I hosted a game show called Mavpong. I co-hosted a couple episodes of our news show.
Welcome back, you spring chickens.
You spring chickens.
Down, shut up, and prepare for your minds to not only be blown, but updated. I'm your host, Sydney Flotron.
Surprise! Bet you didn't see me coming, CMU. I'm Dewlan, the third-party backup to the backup for the co-host. Very excited to be here this morning, and I'm even more excited to give the people what they truly want: hard-hitting, mind-blowing, life-changing campus news. Let's roll it!
That's the update right there.
Be time to start
And so
everything
I start doing stupid stuff like a special guest appearance.
Yeah. What's up, Sid?
I'm supposed to be like a douchey frat guy, so I keep going, ah ha ha, and it was really funny.
How's it going, girl? How you living? What's up? What's up in the his hood?
Okay, you done?
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, that's that. And we do stuff like that for over a year. It's a good time. Oh, these are. Uh-oh, that's not a good sign. I guess that's Man Bun Dewlan. Oh yeah, Man Bun Dewlan. You better believe it. So, my time at CMU TV is absolutely insane. I get to host game shows. Justin gets to be pelted by hockey players.
All right, guys, so we're getting set up.
This is really fun.
All right, guys, for the game day.
Our whole... You just get to pelt him with stuff. It's so fun. Just a good time. So I do that for like over a year. I'm hosting game shows. I'm co-hosting updates. I'm directing more than anything. So this is the first time where I start to take a look at, do I want to like be in front of the camera? No, I mean, I do, but I'm also really good at directing and like switching between cameras and stuff behind the scenes. And so I start doing more stuff like that. How fun. And then, of course, who could forget my time at KMSA 91.3 FM Grand Junction, where I get to do a horror show called Dead Man Talking, which is my first time being on live radio, and I produce an entire season of content, and then COVID-19 happens, and I cannot return that fall to do another season for Halloween. And so we put it on hiatus. And by the way, did a bonus episode like 2 days ago. You should go check that out. Great face for radio. Exactly. This guy gets it. This one, I did things a little bit differently. I added a waveform and, big thing, subtitles.
I apologize for my extended absence last year, as I was coming to grips with the fact that I am indeed a ghost.
So I do a Halloween special that's 2 hours long, and then during the entirety of it, there's a story unfolding about me finding articles throughout the radio station about a dead person at the radio station. Turns out it's me, and I'm a ghost, and I haunt the radio station, forced to read scary stories for the rest of my days. And then COVID-19 happens, and I cannot continue to read radio stories for the rest of the days. However, Dead Man Talking will be returning in a different form in the fall. So be on the look for that. This sounds really stupid, but I really liked the way that my voice sounded with the mics in the radio station. It's just, there's just a quality about it, about being old-timey radio.
When we returned to the cabin, just before dusk.
So I might be able to replicate that in like audition or something. But the Halloween story, it's great. Jerry pops in. We mess around for a bit. It's a good time. So that is my professional time at CMU as far as content goes. Colorado Mesa TV, KMSA, and then moving on to my filming channel for a second. When I say, hey, somebody subscribed on youtube.com/Dewlan, let's go. Thank you so much to whoever just did that. Hey, make your subscriptions public next time so I can call you out. It'll be great. But I make a lot of content for my filming channel while at CMU because obviously I'm there to learn about video production. And so I make some of my favorite videos that I've ever made. For example, I get to so stupid. I make a day in the life, which is for the most basic level intro to multimedia storytelling. And my professor's like, so you do like video stuff, right? I'm like, yeah. And they go, well, then just go ham on this assignment.
This is a day in the life of me, Dalen Brazelton.
It's me.
First, I wake up bright and early and get a head start on the day. Then, I make some organic oatmeal and add just a splash of milk for a little extra protein.
Yeah. My real routine every day, by the way. Bright and early, oatmeal. Just kind of looking at the scenery here. Look at babyface Dalen. Not even babyface,
Now,
he's just
it's
skinny.
off to the gym.
My man's working out. He's getting up early. He's doing oatmeal.
I like to get a good
He's got a little bit of a bowl cut going.
Workout
He showed
in
feet
before I go to
sometimes.
class. It's how I
Sometimes I show some
maintain
feet.
my incredible physique. And man, do I look good. I'm talking Zac Efron Baywatch levels.
It was all a ruse. You've been tricked, you idiots. It was all a ruse. This is actually what happens. I wake up not bright and early. My room's a mess. Still got coffee, though.
It's just a bad dream.
Oh, I think I do the screaming thing, too. Dolan's wiki feet. Gross. It's 9:24. It's great. It's a good time.
Wait, it's Tuesday. I don't have class until like 12:30.
Let's go! College for the dub, by the way.
Well, now what?
College isn't as scary as people think. Scary stuff, man. So, yeah, it just kind of goes into a whole thing about what a typical day in my life looks like. And then it hits you, right? Oh my gosh. I forgot about my assignment for multimedia storytelling. You don't get to see my
The
feet.
assignment.
Oh, I'm wearing socks. I forgot about my assignment. I'm typing it up. What's going on here?
Yeah, that's gonna have to do. Here it is. All right.
What's he doing with that? What's he doing with that?
This is a day in the life of me, Dalen Brazelton.
Whoa! It's like the beginning. It's a loop. It's Inception. It's Inception. Volvix actually made one of these songs for me. This one right here. The song is called "A Hooray for Dolan." Playing Paladin. This is apparently the vibe I gave off.
Nice.
So yeah, there you go. I make tons of different kinds of content. The video channel blows up. I start this video thing called 7 Videos in 7 Days. I make a pretty emotional sketch called Wellness Check, where I talk about moving away from home and the stresses of college and being away from your family. And then, of course, the thing everybody knows, my actual magnum opus here at Colorado Mesa University, is a project by the name of COVID. Now, COVID, obviously during the pandemic, I filmed this in Wyoming, but it was during my time in Colorado. This is the most impactful thing I have ever made. I get to do it with my little brother. He still thinks I'm the coolest ever because of it. I get to do cool stuff like this with my drone. Rest in peace, Sparky. My drone is unfortunately dead. Wyoming doesn't exist. I did not make a movie called Wyoming Doesn't Exist while in Colorado. But COVID changes the way I approach filmmaking from a fundamental standpoint, where I realize that things don't have to just be funny and entertaining. I can make something impactful with a message. And so during my last semester at Colorado Mesa University, I make something called the dog mentality, continuing this idea that the things I make can be impactful. I turn to focus instead on the dog mentality, about Coach Tremaine Jackson, the first African-American coach in CMU's history for football. And it is about the football team's journey to trying to beat a rival of ours, Colorado School of Mines, who was ranked number 3 in the division at the time. And we interview players, we interview the coach himself, we film sidelines on the games, we mic him up. We go into an entire production of Justin and I just working our tail off for this documentary. But of course, we wanted it to have that sense of impact, because things have to have meaning now for me. And so we cover the issues going on with Black Lives Matter and George Floyd. We get footage sent in from BLM protests, fireworks going off in the street, police like barricading out streets, and how we as a society fundamentally need to change.
When I saw that, it made me, one, realize that I felt that same pressure going throughout my life on my neck.
And shortly after, Tremaine Jackson decided to leave Colorado Mesa University, but we still sent this video in for the Emmys. Now, I won an Emmy for COVID. This is my award from the National Academy of Television Arts and Sciences for my short film about COVID. We sent this in, and I actually just received an email that nominations will be coming out very soon. We are hoping that the dog mentality is at least nominated for an Emmy. Fingers crossed. We'll see how it goes. I think it's a very impactful story, and if you haven't watched it yet, I would really appreciate giving it a listen. Yeah, so the Emmys are coming up here. Wednesday, May 25th. So in 6 days, you will hear about whether or not I was nominated for my second Emmy. That is my time at Colorado, though. It's been insane. I've been able to meet so many amazing people. Even though it was right before, I'm still counting Phoenix. Scar World happened. Grimm, Corgi, Kazbak. I met people from Bingo, like Churro Dave and Meep, Serenity. All of you guys are have really shaped my life in a way that I never thought possible. I delivered my first ever bit of stand-up, something that has been on my bucket list since I was a kid. And I got to joke about how people bully me on the internet. And now I'm walking out a better person now because of it. Oh God. Whoa, why? No, not now. That's Jesus. I got to be a leader for the school. I got to be a leader for myself. I've grown so much as a person. I've grown as a creator. I think I'm actually funny sometimes now. And that is all thanks to you guys. This is one of the most impactful moments of my life. And the fact that I can sit here and like hang out with you guys and make content and use it for class, that's insane. And it's not over. It's just the next chapter. And I'm gonna leave you guys with the same thing that I started my journey in Colorado with. So
Okay.
thank you guys so much for tuning in.
Oh, wow.
I really do appreciate you guys. Just thanks. Here's to the next chapter, everybody. I'm gonna go pack now, so I can get started on the next chapter. Follow me on Twitter, subscribe on YouTube, and I will be posting the link to my graduation so you guys can also watch in on the live stream. But yeah, I'll leave you with the message that I started with, because it's truer than ever. See you guys. If you guys thought the stuff in Northwest College was interesting, it's about to get real.